Hello! Welcome to the Nerd Turtle Network. Tonight we're playing Old Sins and Sinners, or Old Gods of Appalachia actual play. I'll be your GM for the evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Eric playing Alexander, Sarah playing Mace, Carr playing Ezekiel, Rappy playing Katrina, and Patrick playing Cyrus.
Hello.
And who wants to review what happened last week?
Downtime episode
Shucks.
dragged into rescuing kids.
Veggie monkeys.
Veggie monkeys. I don't know, that implies that they are vegetables. Well, I guess their eyes are kind of corn cobs. Huh?
Yeah.
I think their bodies are kind of husks too, because they
Yeah,
abandoned
because
them.
as they run away, they leave basically the leaves. So yeah.
Well, that and their outer skin. The entire husk of them.
Hence, veggie monkeys.
Monkey.
Don't return to this
Oh.
particular monkey.
Mix is in the chat. Veggie monkeys?
Hello.
Yes, veggie monkeys. See
Yes,
what you're
veggie
missing?
monkeys. Speaking of Nyx, well, you're not here to get angry. Lulu,
Oh, shit. I didn't do it.
got cooking lessons.
I told her.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Rappy, were you here last week?
Yes.
All right, you were here last week. Okay. All right, then yes.
Yeah.
Y'all, let's see. Y'all met up at the doctor, found out about a guy that had been struck by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Unrelated to the veggie monkeys.
Found out he also doesn't like Alexander for whatever reason.
The doctor? Well, yeah, it's probably kind of a competition thing. He's used to being the only doctor in town.
And then this guy comes in voodooing away the runes.
Not even charging a proper price for it.
Yeah, true. He's really not.
That's because he's still, living off saved up money from his days in the military. Someday he'll have to make money. He'll have bills to pay.
Yeah, maybe.
Or at least groceries to buy.
I mean, it's the 70s. He could get a job at a gas station and buy a house. So,
What the heck?
Yeah.
Did everybody hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that?
Could anybody tell
That
where
was
it came
weird.
from?
No. I'll keep an eye on
No.
the volume
Okay.
thing for our chat, though.
I hope it's not me, because as I said, my stuff did get updated.
Ah.
I thought I heard one earlier, but I was also playing a video, so I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah,
on
I thought I
video
heard
or-
it too. So
Yeah, there was one earlier. I didn't catch where it was. I thought it was just something.
Oh, well.
We'll figure it out. Carrying on.
Hey, probably not me then, because that was the first one I heard.
hoping it's not me.
Don't worry, if it is, we'll just have to kill you. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Moving on, though.
But yes,
Like you would.
older lady that Alexander knows. She was a regular, customer, buddy, whatever, to his grandmother. Came by concerned because her grandson had borrowed the car, grabbed a bunch of his buddies, and went over the mountain to
And?
Friedman. Which is not somewhere that she thinks they should be spending the night. So she asked Alexander if he
No.
could potentially go get him.
Yeah.
Y'all found the car very quickly once you got over there.
Yes. And
Looked like it had been ransacked. Between Cyrus's scouting and Ezekiel's turning into a dog and sniffing, you found two of the children fairly quickly being accosted by creatures known as shucks, the aforementioned
Oh,
veggie
shucks.
monkeys.
what shucks?
Aw, shucks.
Ah, shucks.
They have an obsession with healthy food. Of the stuff the children brought with them, really only seem to have gone for like the peanuts and cashews and stuff. The cookies and junk food they brought were just kind of scattered around. I forget exactly who it was, that identified them. Mace then. But
I think it was.
I know
They're
she was, I
usually-
think it was two of us. Mason. I want to say maybe.
No, I
Katrina?
failed my roll.
yeah, it may have been Katrina.
For what?
Figuring out what the
Identifying
husks
shucks.
were or the shucks were.
Yeah,
I want
I
to say
did.
someone
there
critted.
it
That's
was
why we
again.
got a lot of information.
maybe it's Patrick.
I did.
I don't know. I
not
was
make
not
that
looking at
roll,
it.
I know
Yeah,
that much.
I was not looking at it when I'm gonna move the
I had
Discord
it
over. in
open,
front of me.
but everyone was talking, so
I was looking to see when it went off. But I think I succeeded that roll to figure out what it was.
But, and then whoever created got extra information, like the fact that they're not usually aggressive.
Yeah.
They're not really the kind of booger you have to worry about. You know, if you go and mess with one, it's like a wild animal. If you mess with one, you know, it may bite you, it may scratch you, it may run away and leave its skin behind fighting you.
Right.
So
That's-
maybe
that's-
not like a natural animal, but you know.
Mhm.
I mean, kind of like a lizard dropping its tail, except the tail doesn't punch you.
But these guys seem to be worked up. But you had recovered 2 of the children. You'd found Molly Payne, the sheriff's the sheriff's daughter.
The sheriff's daughter.
And then I forget who the kid was. You found it. It may have been Dawson Duke.
I think so.
That you had a real little
He had the
scuffle
bite
with
wound.
some. Yes, he was the one with the bite. That's right. He was the one with the bite wound. You know, not a real bad one. It's not like, you know, it's not like it sit there and chewed on him or sit there and, you know, tore a chunk out. It just bit.
I already wasn't made of vegetables. Let go.
You're not healthy at all.
Get your cholesterol checked, kid.
I was about to.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That kid's got diabetes in his future.
Oh no, the Bettis.
There
It's
was an
Patrick.
It's Patrick.
Yeah, it's Patrick.
Something's
No,
up with
you're
your
getting-
mic, bro.
Of course it is.
Check and make sure it's plugged in good.
Nope.
Yeah, it might be something. Might be a loose connection.
Let me.
The Haints got him. The Haints got him.
Yeah.
Are you still hearing that? Does it sound like my breathing or what's that?
No.
No,
it
it's just-
literally
So-
sounds like static.
Yeah,
It's like
you
if
know
you're
how,
holding the
like,
walkie-talkie and
TV
going. Shh.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
like Robot Chicken when it would static onto something else. That's what it sounds.
Okay, I'm actually hearing the static through you now. So.
Through me.
gonna- No, I'm hearing it. Basically.
Oh, you have a combo jack kind of headset, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on. Gonna just disconnect and try it again.
Well,
Okay.
wouldn't it be Tuesday without technical problems? Woo!
We have to rotate them around. We have to rotate them.
Yep.
Tuesday's technical tribulations.
I apologize to all for my coughing.
I didn't even hear you cough last night either.
I was doing it a lot actually. I was muting so you didn't hear it.
Muting so we don't die.
Yeah. So he didn't end up attracting the monsters to us.
Uh-huh. There was one time where I couldn't reach the mute button fast enough because one of the monsters was right there and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I need to cough.
All right, so I
have
think
no
we
mouth and I must scream.
I think we had just finished. Let's see. Yeah, y'all been fighting. You ran the last couple ones off.
Yep.
Or you intimidated
And
3 of
that-
them into running off, and the last 2 were kind of like, well, you know, so and so's down.
Oh,
This one's
Was it
they,
worth
you know.
it?
Suddenly they found themselves outnumbered rather than doing the outnumbering.
I think we're going back to the car to pick up a trail for at least 1 or 2 of the others, maybe.
Okay.
Yep.
I believe there was
Testing.
You sound fine.
We can hear you.
So far, so good.
We'll just have to wait and see if it statics up again.
Yeah.
Because most of the time you sound fine, and then just every now and then there's this burst of static.
No.
Interesting.
Like the walkie-talkie lost connection for a second.
All right, so you'll make y'all's way back to the cars, no problem. Uh, Molly roots around in the.
And while we're at our cars, I'm going to make sure I can. There's the character sheet. I am going to break out my lantern, get some fuel,
Okay.
and probably with a tyrant or something, makes essentially a makeshift torch. Should it come to it, something we can light, because these things are mostly made of basically dried corn husks.
Well,
They're
it's
gonna
like
be
they're wearing
flammable.
dried corn husks more than anything.
Yeah. Well, essentially, if they monkey afraid of fire is what I'm going with on that one.
Okay. So you get a lantern, you make a makeshift torch that you can light in an emergency.
Yeah.
Molly has rooted around in the station wagon. They drove up here and found like a little first aid kit. It's like dabbing iodine on Dawson's arm.
I also have 2 days of rations too, so if I get any kind of like, when it comes down to it, I can grab like some of the more healthier stuff or like trail mix.
Okay.
If it comes to it, basically scatter it, get something else to focus on.
Okay. Now, Molly notices that the bite on the arm isn't as bad as she thought it would have been, but that's because Alexander had already done a little something to it. She still insists on rubbing it down in iodine. All right, what are y'all doing from here?
Assume we're
Okay, so
getting
it's-
the other trail.
Yeah, Mace looks over at the two trackers.
Yep. Try to find the others.
What was the difficulty for the tracking? I think you said it was either a 3 or a 4. I can't remember.
I think it was a 3.
I think it was a 4, and then y'all skills had dropped to a 3 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have an asset with mine because I'm a
Yes.
doggo.
When you were a doggo, yes.
Yeah, I remember you saying it was us. Oh, trying to find the kids. Never mind. I thought you were talking about the
Mhm.
monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys are pretty good at hiding in natural environments.
Monkey.
I got a success.
So did I.
All right, so both of y'all take off without too much trouble.
Mace is still going to do the yelling the kid's name method as well, because hunting them down one by one is going to take time. If they can come to us, that would help.
That it would.
All right, so y'all start following one trail. You're calling names. As you're following the trail off to one side, you hear somebody respond. And a minute later, kind of cutting across and meeting up with you. See, you got the other two kids with you. So, yeah. When he comes into view, Molly yells his name. This is Colby Whittaker. This is the kid that borrowed the station wagon into the driving.
The ringleader.
If you want to use words like that,
It's a Mace, you would.
that's fair. That's fair.
And that's going to tan your ass.
Well, there you are, kiddo.
And he's holding a decent sized stick. It's not quite baseball bat size, but it's definitely big enough you could wallop something with it.
That was his grandmother that came to talk to Alex.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll look this kid down in the face and go, Well, you better be thanking your granny for this.
How'd she hear this is where we're coming? Carter. Which was his little brother's name. I think it was Carter anyway. Yeah, Carter
Well,
would
she
take it.
came to get me. So, you've involved a lot of folks in this little stunt of yours. What do you
We
You're
got
coming with us?
yeah, oh
And you
yeah,
can explain why
absolutely.
you were out here.
Yeah, we just got dared to stay out here, haunted ghost stories and stuff.
Yeah.
Couldn't have somebody thinking I was a chicken.
Boy, you and I both know that there's a lot of stories that have a kernel of truth to them in these hills.
Mace
Just some old
laughs
burned
at
down
a
buildings.
Slight corn pun.
Didn't know there were.
Just
What
grin
are
in
those
face.
things?
Shucks.
Oh, because they wear the.
That's
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Corn flavored boogers. Just keep up.
Was this the kid that we were following, or is this
No.
a different one?
He heard you calling names and came over.
Zeke will be like a little bit ahead, but when he saw everybody stop, he'll turn around and wait. Like a good guy.
All right.
Let's keep going. We got 3. We got
Hmm.
2 more to hunt down.
Yep.
Why'd y'all
Yep.
scatter like that? That seems like really dumb. Dumber than coming out here.
We were just setting up, our little camp and whatnot when they came running in and grabbing. So I don't know. We just panicked and ran off.
Yeah, panic in the same direction next time.
All right, fine. Next time we come to camp out, we'll panic in the same direction.
Buddy system.
And next time, you probably shouldn't be coming out to haunted towns.
No, they're teenagers. They're going to be coming out here all times.
Oh yeah, kids out of Ryan do, but usually during the day.
Alright, following the doggle.
All right.
And how many more? This is Patrick asking.
Let's see. Y'all found Colby, Dawson, Molly. So y'all are still looking for Chase and Aubrey. So y'all follow the trail. You find Aubrey hiding in a burned out storefront. Just sort of crouched out of sight. Nothing particularly around her or bothering her. She comes as soon as she hears y'all. She comes out. She's got some scrapes and cuts. Basically, it looks like she lost her balance and face planted.
Let me take a look at you.
She steps up. Gets a look on her face like she kind of recognizes you. That look of somebody that's like, I know that face. Where have I seen that face? What name goes to that face?
I'm Granny Winter's boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She remembered her mom or somebody saying you were moving into Miss Winter's house.
Yeah, that's my Meemaw.
Yeah.
He'll take time making sure everything and he'll basically her and the other kid we found.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's light, but so 1 and 2 HP respectively.
Okay.
Basically, just cleaning them up.
Yeah. So that leaves her. So y'all found this. This was Aubrey Kirk. So you got her brother Chase to find now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Still got to do more tracking, or
Oh yeah, it's back because they all scattered different directions, so it's back to the car and then off in another direction.
Here we go again.
This one,
Yep.
it's like he circled around and like that main street y'all came through.
wrong one.
It's like he crossed that over to the other side. You know, it's the same side y'all parked y'all's vehicle though.
Okay.
There it
Do
is.
you want us to roll the tracking or?
Yeah, go ahead. It might be fun if y'all got lost.
Hey,
And it is getting closer and
About
closer
that.
to
right
sunset.
on point.
Come on. There we go.
All right. So yeah, y'all have no problem. You know, crossing what's left of the street. Patrick, using normal tracking skills, kind of loses the trail for a second. But a car following the scent, as soon as you hit the other side where it gets more dirt again, both of you pick up the trail without any issue. There's another street or so over. It's a mostly still intact 2-story building. One of those that was probably a storefront on the bottom, and then probably a little apartment on the top. It's in bad disrepair, but it doesn't look like this one was completely burned down or anything. Ezekiel, you smell something that sets your hackles up.
Oh Lord!
Like
What do I smell?
there's been there's a slight smell of the shucks. That doesn't get this. That's not what's getting this reaction out of you.
Smells like Fritos.
Oh, it's a shame Mace's sound went out.
Oh no!
You smell something predatory? You realize it's the doggy instincts that are so agitated by this.
Do I see anything?
And that's about the time you and Patrick both stumble across a rather large-looking wolf print.
Zeke will growl to get the other's attention and then point at the footprint.
What is it now, Lassie?
It just gives
Does
you
it-
a look as a
we
dog
had-
and then points at the paw print
We
that's
in-
bigger than his.
We encountered a wolf print at when we were guarding the revival, correct?
Correct. The difference between that one and this one is size.
Because Zeke's a wolf right now, and he's like a medium to large-ish wolf.
Yeah, this is unnaturally large.
So
I
Zeke will like
see.
hover his paw over its paw to show the difference.
Yeah, it's easily 2.5 times the size of Zeke's paw.
I think that's our sign to find this last boy and get the hell out of here.
That it is.
About that time, some of the kids that are with you start shouting Chase's name. And you hear from one of the upstairs windows, "Is it still out there?"
The monkeys or something else?
No, the sparkling wolf.
Hell.
No, ain't no sparkling wolf out here.
That's a very
can I
honest
get-
reaction,
can I-
Patrick. Oh,
can-
hell.
Can I get a scent of the wolf?
Yes, you have.
See
You
if I can
you
still
have
smell
smelled
it
it.
nearby. Okay. Do I smell it
The
nearby?
scent's strong.
Zeke will start growling in the direction. Can he smell direction of where it is coming from? Or is it just coming from the general area?
It's like maybe it paced around this area and then headed off, like from where y'all are standing in front of this building, like it headed off around the side or something.
Zeke's going to keep an eye out as he tries to get like around and closer to where the kid is. He's not going. He's going towards it, but he's trying to be cautious.
Then you hear some stomping
Edge.
and jumping around inside as the kid's climbing out. You realize as you look in, you can see the stairs go to the second floor, and there's a chunk of them missing. Like 1 or 2 stairs have fallen through. That clearly he jumped the gap to get up there, and now he's jumping the gap to get back down. And when he jumps, he's that whole lower half of the stairs shake like they're not sturdy enough that this is a good idea.
Yeah, so he's on the second floor, probably coming out of a window.
No, he's going back down those stairs.
No.
They're just wiggling as he jumps on them.
Yeah.
Kid, take it
Zeke's
slow.
gonna
I
be
want to carry your ass back to the car.
Zeke's gonna be near him and just keep an eye out for that wolf that he's smelling.
There's also there's a scent of fear on the child. I say
Hmm.
child. He's 15, 16.
Child.
Yeah, but nobody out here is a little kid. Let me put it that way. The teenager.
Still a child.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That Little Mermaid moment. I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child anymore. Oh, baby.
In the 90s, when I was a child watching this movie, I agreed with you.
Now I'm an adult and I'm like, sit down.
Now 50 is way too close to me. I do not agree with you.
This is just kind of seeing that Zeke has got hackles up. She's kind of keeping an eyeball out too. Like half watching the kid to make sure he gets down okay. Half
Yeah, he gets
watching
out.
the area.
And, he's banged up and scraped up a little bit, but nothing a kid his age wouldn't get just out playing in the woods anyway.
Well, let's
Those-
get walking back to the cars.
Those monkey things were chasing, and then this wolf showed up, but it was big. I mean, it's like the size of a pony. And it just started running those things all over the place. I mean, it nipped at me too, but I ducked into the building. But yeah, let's get out of here. As y'all turn to leave, everybody give me perception.
What's the
Okay.
difficulty?
That's a good question. Let me pull up my PDF.
And perception's intellect, right?
Yes.
Yes.
you
Yes,
don't
yes,
have a
it-
skill.
Tell me what your speed eyes see.
My
Hmm.
fast
What was
eyes.
what was the difficulty again?
I am looking
He's
up.
looking.
He's baiting it.
Let's see, but this is stealth, but I relate among plants. So difficulty 3.
I have an asset. Woo! Woo!
Oof.
Hey,
I don't see shit.
I finally
and
succeeded
Zay-
a perception roll.
All right, so
Keeping an eye
Patrick
on the
and Zay are the
kids.
only
That's why I
two
don't see
that-
anything.
yeah, that's fine.
Totally why I don't see it.
Also, when the kid showed up, he got 5 HP.
So Cyrus and Mace are hurting children. I think everybody else
Story
got a
of
success.
Mace's life.
Wait, herding or hurting?
Herding.
Both.
They're hurting children.
Herding. Okay.
No, you dumb no.
I just want to make sure it was herding and not hurting.
Hurting
Mace
will only
walking
happen
around
once they
with
once they start
switch.
getting too sassy with Mace.
I mean, it
We
is
do
that time
not
of
condone
year,
violence
that
against children.
Yeah, mule.
It's the 70s. She could tan all their backsides and not a single parent would say a word.
This is true. But
They
this is
wandered
also
off where?
2026.
Oh, they're getting whipped again when they get home.
I can see it.
Your grandmother sent me with this wooden spoon.
No, your
That's
grandmother
better
sent me
than-
with this switch.
No, see, funny you mentioned that. My
Your
mom actually
grandma-
cracked a wooden spoon in half on me before.
Perhaps you could explain this to me. Don't know if I'm pronouncing yours. Your abuela sent me this flipper with me. I don't know what the meaning of that is.
Yeah.
Not the chocolate.
Kid just crosses himself.
Mm-hmm.
All the rest of you hear the sounds of something running in your direction.
Zeke immediately puts himself between that and the group.
And six of the shucks come rushing out from behind, from the other side of the building, just hauling. Not coming straight towards you because y'all wandered off and they're just kind of shooting past across the road. They're in fact not even glancing your direction.
Oh,
Do
no.
we see what's chasing them?
From behind them, you hear the long drawn out call of a wolf. It's a howl, but the howl ends in this like rumble of thunder.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
Do we see
Hang on
it?
just 1 second. As I try to find where Discord is in my list. Oh,
It's right over there.
This is a
Over
thunder.
yonder.
because I've got it buried under so many PDFs and whatnot.
I might see if I can.
What do you mean it's a Toby? Oh wait, that's a squirrel.
Mm,
All right, let
That's
me
fair, yeah.
remove the shut
is an ogre.
picture.
No, yeah, it's an ogre. Yeah. Thunder puppy.
I want.
Oh, hang on. Where did?
No.
There you go.
All right, I have dropped the picture in the
Here we
Discord
go.
and put it up on the overlay.
Jesus. What the hell?
I'm sure this is fine. I'm sure this won't mean anything bad for us. Just one, though, right?
Oh yes.
At the moment.
You only see the one as it comes.
My lording.
It comes out just loping behind, and it sort of runs. It sort of runs into the group of them and kind of bowls them over,
Gosh,
and it's snapping at them all.
Yeah,
It just
the
looks
mace is kinda
for
hurting
all
me,
the
so
world
later.
like it's having a great time. And
Can I
Zeke,
see if
you
this thing
recognize the
might
body language, being familiar with animals. Yeah, this wolf is playing more than it's hunting.
Gotcha.
And maybe we should all just start slowly backing off towards the car.
Can I see if this thing might be something touched by the dark, or if it's like a green thing, or
You may certainly check.
I got understanding magic, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
As you
Can
just
I
try
get in
to
on that as
open
well?
yourself up. Yes, you can. As y'all open yourselves up, try to get a feel for what is this
Uh,
thing.
What difficulty?
5.
You can give me a hand too.
No, I can't.
No. Can you not help
He's not
others?
helping you. You're helping.
Yeah.
I
I
know
don't
I
think I
can't help
can.
you, but can you help others?
Oh, it doesn't say I can't. Sure, take an asset.
Okay. Cool.
Just looking at each other like, do you recognize this? I don't recognize this.
Of
fuck, no one
course.
recognizes this.
Oh,
I've-
a GM intrusion.
Of course.
Look at this way, XP.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 1. I don't get XP for that.
You can use an XP
Okay.
to circumvent it, though.
Cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to do
We'll
that.
just let it
though.
happen. Come on.
Oh wait, what were you doing? Trying to sense it?
No, it's
Trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
and
it
you
was
do
green
using
or
magic
dark.
for that?
I was trying to understand magic, but
Yeah, if you've
then I
got
rolled
the,
a 1.
but yeah, Rappy, if Katrina's got the,
I got understanding. Yeah.
yeah, you can roll that then try to get a sense of this thing. While I figure out what I want,
mean,
how I want to
I
intrude.
have level and ability, so could I even?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just make it harder.
All right.
level
And
5.
what's the
Hell,
5.
level 5?
Yeah, it was level 5.
Damn.
Let's see.
Can
Yeah,
her
you-
minor effect circumvent the intrusion?
Difficulty 5, inability +1, final C. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Minor effect. I don't know. It's a geo intrusion really on par with a minor effect. But yeah,
Um,
I'll let it.
it-
I'll let it
yeah.
at this time.
Okay.
It does, however, notice all of you, and just sort of stops and lets the monkeys keep scattering. It seems
Mace is
more
moving
curious than
herself
anything.
between the wolf and the kids, just because.
And like I said, this thing is the size of a pony. It starts casually walking.
Do not move.
And where it had howled a minute ago, you hear a couple of responding howls off in the distance. They sound a decent ways off, though.
Do they still have that thundery noise?
There's still that rumble as the howl comes to an end, yes.
Yeah, no one go bolting if that's okay with everyone else. Let's just see what's going to happen here.
Alexander remembering things. Goes, I bet you these things might have been the ones that hit that poor man in the doctor's office.
Let's wonder about that when we're downhill and not staring it in the eyeballs.
I think the problem is that it's blocking us from the vehicles.
Yeah.
Well, no,
But still,
'cause-
let's wonder about that.
so like if the building's here, and y'all were in front of the building, you go back, and it has run in from the side.
Oh, okay.
So it is not blocking you from the road. But it comes a little bit closer. Is it?
Mace is holding her hands out like emptied.
It's looking at you all. Finally, it focuses its eyes on Zeke. And then it gives a growl.
Like an angry one.
You're in its territory.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure it's an established dominance sort of thing.
Yep.
Like I said, it would be generous to say you're half its size.
Yeah. Zeke. I mean, Zeke's not going to fight this thing if he doesn't have to, but he's going to back up to like Mace, but still have himself between all the kids and it.
Okay.
But he's not growling at this thing at the moment.
So, head down slightly as you back up. You're not rolling over and showing your belly, but
no.
Yeah.
I'm doing I'm protecting the people behind me kind of thing.
all right. At that point, it focuses more on Mace as she is the larger person largest person in the area.
That's illusion and trickery.
No, she's actually that large.
No, I'm looking at like options.
It's all smoke and mirrors. She's got lifts in her shoes.
Cox fist.
It's really just every time the camera looks at her, it's like somebody has dropped down. The cameraman gets on his knees. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna take a risk here, but
Like Tom Cruise, anytime he's standing next to a woman in a movie.
Alexander is going to step forward a little bit, pull out some of the food he's got, basically just a few snacks he had, and he's gonna crouch down a bit so he's not like standing over the thing.
Size of the pony, I think you're good.
Yeah.
Still, and like toss a bit of food its way.
All right, what kind of food are you tossing?
Probably some jerky.
Okay. It sniffs at it and it eats it.
Basically, I'm trying to use positive social interaction to calm it down and have it let us go.
Trying to get a pet. Like
Well,
your
not that
pet.
too.
Go ahead and roll the interaction.
Pikachu wolf.
Yep.
We will give you a jerky asset.
Assets.
A jerky
Okay.
asset.
I love that. A jerky asset. What difficulty am I looking at here?
Gotta make it
5,
strict
difficulty
asset.
5.
Okay. Jerky asset. That's fantastic. Would Zeke having backed up and not attempted
Oh.
to get into a dominance display potentially be another asset since he's kind of with us?
No, because it's more or less you get it to react to you. You're
Okay,
trying to get it to have a
understood.
positive reaction to you more than anything.
Oh, and Katrina, since she's successful, did she determine if it was something of the green or the dark?
Oh, thank you for bringing that back up. I had forget we got so excited about the potential intrusion we had lost track of that. So yes, the feeling you get from it, Katrina, it does not seem to be aligned with the green or the dark particularly.
It just
It
is.
just is.
Right.
So it's neutral.
Or of some other alignment. There are more things under heaven and earth than, you know.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, so a roll of 13 beats a 12. Oh, but you had trained and an asset.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Mace, not knowing if they understand English, is just like, look, we don't want no trouble.
Oh, it perks its ears up when you start talking, but that doesn't seem to register to you. But it's crept up a little bit closer and it's kind of sniffing at you, Alexander. But it seems content to chew its jerky right now.
Yeah. He just, offers the hand to sniff, no sudden movements. He moves very slowly as to not startle it.
So yeah, it takes a few long sniffs. Goes back to the other piece. We threw out a couple pieces of jerky. Goes back to the other piece of jerky and starts chewing it.
Let's start backing away. See if we can back away.
Yeah, like
slowly.
I will say from the back. I'll say that he has a hand behind him. It's just sort of like gesturing the others to back up.
All right, now how are the kids reacting to all of this?
That's why I said, nobody move.
What kind of social stuff do you have, Patrick? Let's see if you can keep the kids calm enough to not just bolt.
Deceit and trickery.
You're not deceiving them, though. So I think this would be more of just a straight intellect roll. But these are kids, so we're talking about like a difficulty. I would say difficulty 2 generally. But this is very frightening, so I'm going to bump it up to a 3.
All right. Does the fact that I'm armed do any better?
I'll let you have an asset for that. They have the urge to run, but you've got a gun, and you're on their side.
As a quick question, with Alexander kind of keeping it relatively calm, would that also potentially give Cyrus an asset?
Well, I succeeded.
Got a 17. So that's even a special. So yeah, you're keeping them fairly corralled. You've got them backing away slowly, still facing it. You might even be you might be explaining to them that if you turn and run, that's going to trigger its hunting instinct.
It's going to chase you.
Right. So they are slowly backing across the street.
Get into your car. Don't you touch nothing on the ground. Whatever you dropped on the ground gets to stay here.
It belongs to them now.
And once you're across the street and kind of cut between two of the buildings back to the little campsite, which is where their car is parked. You had parked yours on this side of the street somewhere. I can't remember if y'all parked it behind a building. I think y'all parked it behind a building.
I thought we like turned it around. And went
We had it
up
facing
against-
to go
Oh,
out of the town.
You're right. It's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
parked on the street, turned around. That's what it was.
Yep.
So y'all could actually get to y'all's vehicle faster than they would get to theirs.
Mhm.
And y'all want to drive their car, and we'll make for ours.
Meanwhile, I'll say Alexander's completely out of this conversation because he's trying to keep this thing kind of occupied and calm.
All right, so everybody except Alexander is doing the
All
slow
right.
back away. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And a quick.
Zeke's
Mason,
keeping an eye
question.
on Alexander though.
Now, this is actually Patrick asking a question. Were the keys still in the car, or did someone else have them?
Mace has them, I think.
To the
For
kid's
her car,
car?
yes. This kid's car, I don't
Alright.
think we took the keys out.
Yeah, I don't remember if I ever said one with the other. So we will assume either they are in the car or Colby's got them.
What do the kids
yeah.
have?
So Patrick, you're with the kids. You know, they move on back to their car. It cranks up fine. The husks or the shucks. I keep wanting to call them husks for some reason. I guess because they pop their husks off. Anyway,
Corn.
the shucks. Well, shucks, corn related term too. But yeah, the shucks didn't mess with the keys. They didn't really mess with the car. Some of the seats are a little scratched up. But, so Patrick, you can let Colby drive, or you can pile in with them and you can drive the station wagon back.
I will let Kobe drive, but I will actually travel with them to keep them in a group.
Okay. So you load up in the station wagon with them. Colby cranks the car up.
Yes.
All right. Mace, Zeke, and Katrina are backing up towards Mace's truck. And was the truck the only vehicle y'all brought? No, y'all brought two in case y'all had to. You know, in case you had to throw the kids in there. Okay. So
I
it's
can
like
easily drive the truck.
yeah, it's your truck and somebody else's car.
Might have been on. Was it
Did
Alexander's?
we?
Alexander's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so all y'all can load up in the truck.
Mhm.
Alexander, it has finished the jerky,
Mhm.
and it's now like sniffing you like it's looking for more jerky.
I said he brought. He will give what's left because he brought enough for like maybe a night in case
So-
they were here for a while.
So not some
But-
huge package, but probably a decent sized bag like you'd get at a convenience store.
Yeah.
All right, and you've only thrown a couple pieces to it, so.
And if it is otherwise occupied, he will kind of very slowly back up too.
All right, so you start backing up, and it glances up at you as you're backing up, but you're just backing away slowly, and it's got its snacks.
Mace has the truck on, but she's not moving it until Alexander is at vehicle as well. And until the kid's vehicle moves as well.
So Alexander, you're about halfway to your car when the station wagon goes pulling onto the road, and Colby guns it. The noise of the, like the car cranking didn't draw much of a reaction. When Mace cranked her truck, it didn't. Ear twitch, it glanced in that direction, but
Wasn't really doing much anything.
But when the kid floors it and takes off away from it, the wolf jumps up and takes off after the station wagon.
Shit.
Is it going past him?
Let's see. They came out of the road.
Mace's Studebaker between the wolf and the station wagon.
If you gunned it, you could possibly put it there before he got, past you.
she's gonna be like, "Yo, hold on," and try and at
Well,
least
so
not hit the wolf, but interpose
Well,
herself.
reason why I'm asking is because, like I said, Alexander didn't make it back yet. So is he in between the wolf?
No, the wolf would be running at an angle.
Okay.
Because y'all are parked on the
I-
street,
I
he's
never-
by the street, and then they took off down the street from over
Zeke was
to the
watching
left.
Alexander. He would see that happen and dart after it and try to put itself between the wolf and the car.
Whoever's in the car, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going. All right. Who got in the cab? Well, actually,
Of the
if Zeke is jumping out on the street, then it's only Mace and Katrina in the Studebaker.
Yeah, Zeke never got in the vehicle.
Okay,
Zeke
okay.
never got in the vehicle.
In that case,
like as everybody else was backing up, I said that he was watching Alexander, so he got to, like, his back is probably to the vehicle, but he would have probably seen that first and darted to try and get in front of the wolf.
all right.
She's not trying to hit the wolf, she's just trying to interpose herself.
We're gonna do speed checks between Mace, Ezekiel, and the wolf, and that will determine what order y'all wind up in.
Sounds good.
You know,
Cool,
whether
cool,
the two
cool.
of you manage to get between them and the wolf and the station wagon, or whether y'all are mixed up in some way.
What difficulty?
That's it.
Uh,
I
5.
I don't think Alexander has a chance in hell of getting this. I mean, he could try to call for it, maybe.
Do I get any asset because I am in a vehicle?
I will give you an asset because you're in a vehicle.
And I assume I don't get an asset even though I'm running as a wolf.
You know, I'll give you one just because the wolves have a thing with their speed defense, where their speed defense is level 4 due to their size. So.
Special.
Silly question. Oh, that's 2 specials. Okay.
Yeah, it's too special. Mine has a minor effect though. Mace's does not. I don't know how that happened.
I don't know if this would
Minor
be
effect is a
a roll in
car.
any way. Could I try to call for it? See if I can draw its attention? Because I know I'm not out speeding anybody here. But
There's enough noise in its run, you don't know that you could really get its attention. If it was a person and like really understood language, maybe. But you have no reason to think it's a people. And when it takes off, its form, it's a little less firm, where it's more like the picture where there's like it's almost cloudy coming off the back.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the sparks of electricity dancing through the fur, which is probably what the kid was referring to as it being sparkly.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So okay. So yes, Mace and Ezekiel both get between it, or get in front of it. Technically, based on the rolls, I would say Zeke should probably be in the lead, and then the Studebaker. But in just a straightaway run, Zeke, you're not going to be able to stay in front of an actual car for very long.
No.
So if you want to have swooped in behind the Studebaker, but still in front of the wolf, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mace
All right.
hanging out the cab, screaming at it. No, bad dog.
Dog, madam, I am a wolf. He does not say that. If he understood English, though, he would probably be thinking that.
Oh yeah, I would be greatly offended.
Cyrus, from the station wagon, you were looking back over the back seat, when I'm blanking on his name, Colby. You weren't expecting him to gun it quite like he did. So you're pushed back into the back seat some. You look up and you see the wolf taking off, and then you see Mace gun it, and Ezekiel break off into a sprint, and Alexander raising his hand like he was about to say something. Never mind.
And I kind of
Mhm.
go, Cody, you just caused us a whole lot of trouble.
Oh crap! It's after us.
Dumb child.
Engine revs some more. You should not have taken off so fast. Should I stop? No, for the love of God, don't slow down. The die has been
Actually,
cast.
go faster.
And this road's in rough enough shape that it's very bumpy going at any kind of speed. But all the other kids are, holding on to door handles because who knows if there's seatbelts in this thing or not.
Yeah.
Maybe for the
I
front
wanna say
seats, and
with
probably
a
not
lot
the
of
back.
like, yeah, with the classic Volkswagen van, I want to say like the seatbelts were optional.
Uh, oh no! In the '70s, station wagons generally had seatbelts installed for front and main rear seats due to federal mandates starting in '68.
All right.
So it'd be the front seat and then that next seat, that like further back one that you sometimes had, or the back where you'd have fold up ones in the back. That apparently they weren't required. So never mind. If the kids weren't already buckled in, they're definitely buckled in now that they're definitely buckling up now that there's a chase going on. All right, Zeke, the wolf is nipping at your heels, quite literally. Give me a speed defense.
Difficulty?
5.
No asset, right?
Let me make sure.
We'll say for this, Alexander is just like, yeah, I guess I'm hoofing it.
You have a
'Cause
vehicle.
everybody's taken off because there's no vehicle left.
Well, you
You
get your
drove.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we took 2 vehicles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have
I
your
thought-
vehicle.
Yeah, well, you said truck, so
Well, the Studebaker
I
was a
thought
truck.
someone had hopped into his truck.
No,
No.
not the Studebaker
All
truck.
right.
So you can
Got
run to
it,
your
okay.
vehicle and then catch up with us.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
In that case.
All right. So, make it difficulty 4. Speed defense as level 4 due to large size.
Okay, speed, difficulty 4. Okay, and no asset, right?
I know.
Failure.
All right. So it dives on you. Alexander, you would see this. Mace, you would potentially see this. I'm sure because I'm sure you're keeping those eyes up on the rearview mirror as much as possible. If you've ever seen 2 dogs fight where they just kind of dive in each other and are rolling around, that's kind of what's happening.
Fair enough.
All right.
And let's see. It's not really trying to damage you, Zeke. But I am going to say that it essentially pins you to the ground and then gets right up in your face and is giving growls. And you realize it's still doing more dominance than actual, actually trying to harm.
Yep.
So do you act aggressive or submissive? Well, they can wait till your turn.
Yeah, I was going to say not my turn.
We will go to the top of the order. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to say the people in the front car are going first.
Okay.
Then Mace in the next car. Then Zeke and the wolf. Since you outrolled the wolf in that initial thing, I'm going to say that gives you initiative. And then Alexander can pull the rear as he is in the back.
So me and the kids go first.
Right. And Colby is still just gunning it.
Gunning it.
And as the wolves are wrestling around now, they're not moving forward, so you're making good distance.
Well, that's good.
And Colby, like I said, he's gunning it. He is just white knuckles, 10-2, and his knuckles are just white. He's gripping the wheel so hard.
And I will actually say, we got out of there, but if you kill us in a car wreck, you still got it's the same problem.
All right, give me an intellect roll. Difficulty 3. They're just kids, but they are panicking. So. All right.
Oh, success.
And that is a special to boot.
Yep.
So yeah, it's like you snap out of this panic. He was okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're out. And he doesn't slow down much, but he's not quite just completely flooring it now. Okay, it's a big dog. Dogs aren't as fast as cars. We'll be okay. Okay, yeah. You're right.
Cyrus then thinks something to himself. Again, yeah, those aren't dogs, but I don't tell him that.
They're obviously supernatural. I don't know if your logic. You know what? You're right. Never mind. You're right. You're just right.
We're gonna keep
Look like puppies.
Mm-hmm.
One's just sparkly.
Yeah.
Like
Fucking
Twilight
puppies,
dog.
it's fine.
Petting one just feels like putting a 9-volt battery to your tongue. That's all.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
All right, and then we drop back to the Studebaker with Mace and Katrina. You see,
You know how to drive?
You see, it's got Zeke pinned to the ground.
Yes, I do.
Good. She brings the car to a stop, or Studebaker to a stop, puts it in park, slides out. It's like, feel free to keep driving, and starts heading back to the wolf. Oi! Let him go!
Its head snaps up at you. It kind of drops down low.
Hey, you want to find something? I'm the biggest thing here. Come on, let's go.
You what, mate?
Yeah, I don't know why she suddenly got a little bit Irish Australian there. She watched. Wait, was Crocodile Dundee out yet?
No.
In the 70s, no, that was 80s. That was 80s.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I know it's either one of the two, but I couldn't remember.
Yes, Australians got very popular in America in the 80s.
The 80s.
The Champions RPG had a Australian ninja pop up on almost every cover. Because ninjas were also popular in the 80s. Why not mix the two?
You know what? Let's bring it back.
And then once the 80s were over
Steve
and they
Irwin
updated
Samurai.
the edition of Champions, you've never seen that character again, I don't think. Poor Seeker. Anyway,
just means next game when Duba rejoins us, he just needs to be an Australian ninja. It's fine.
He didn't know if he could join up in this game, so
Yeah.
that's why he hasn't.
He was always welcome.
that's why I'm saying the
Yeah.
next one.
All right. Since
Well, he said nobody
past
ever told.
BRB.
So
We told
I'm only repeating what he said.
I know.
Don't
Well, now he knows.
Anyway,
Now,
He's
where were we?
going to fight me.
Oh, yes, Mace is going to fight me. All right. Give me a... what social thing would this be?
Maybe might?
Yeah, if you're trying to do like a physical intimidation kind of thing.
She's trying to make herself as big and threatening as possible. What difficulty?
This is going to be a 5. I would almost say this is social interactions, but I can't really see this being a hindered thing. Since you're using your size to try to seem intimidating or
Yeah,
Uh,
size and noise.
or kind of dominating. It's a failure though, so the wolf is definitely clearly not intimidated by you.
She's still advancing towards the wolf.
Uh.
Like I can't punch you from all the way over here.
You know, it's almost like, yeah, I'll get to you in a minute. And then he goes back to waiting for Zeke to show him some sort of, make some sort of submissive gesture. And then it is Zeke's turn.
Zeke is not going to be submissive. He's going to be like dominating, and he's going to turn into a bear and try and pin him.
That seems fair.
I'm kind of confused.
Is that a
about
might
this
roll?
wolf.
All right. Does a bear give you anything? I mean, yes, it will be a might, but
yeah, skill training, climbing, and other abilities sent, but it doesn't exactly say it gives me anything for strength or anything like that I can see. So difficulty 4 or
no, you're basically wrestling your way out of this, so
yeah,
because he's got you pinned, so this is going to be more of a might thing, and bears are more might than dex or speed.
Yeah, what difficulty?
5.
4 or 5.
Difficulty 5.
God damn it!
So yeah, suddenly
He's
you're
still
a bear.
But he's not backing down from this wolf anymore.
Yeah, so the bear is very surprised to have gone from having a normal size, well, on the bigger end of normal size.
To a bear.
Yeah, normal enough for a pony-sized wolf to think of you as normal. So yeah, now there's a slightly larger bear.
Yep.
Let's see. All right, it is attacking you. It is no longer trying to pin you. Now it is just attacking. So you turn into a bear, and it sort of hops back a half step, and then goes for the neck.
Cool.
So give me this will be a speed defense.
Yep.
Difficulty 4.
Difficulty 4.
Just roll
Natural
a 20.
All right, so you definitely avoid it. You get a major effect. Normally, this thing can attack twice with a bite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say between the confusion of you shape-shifting, and then you doing so well at getting out of the way, I'm going to say you got a couple steps back, far enough back that it couldn't take another snap without stepping forward, and it hesitated to get closer to you.
Yep.
So it won't get its second attack.
Its flabbers are gassed.
And then we have Alexander bringing up the rear.
Driving up.
Oh yeah, you have no problem getting to it. Are you just pulling up behind it and parking, or are you hitting it with your car?
Pulling up behind and parking.
Get the bear in the trunk.
Well, so bear and wolf have separated, right?
Yes, there's 5 or 10 feet between them at this point. Both of them are in aggressive poses.
Truck is break eye contact.
Oh, you're putting between the bear and the wolf. That's where you're putting the truck.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, give me a driving roll if you've got driving.
I don't.
Okay, then it'd just be a speed roll.
Okay.
Let's see. 5 feet would be a little rough to slip a car into, but 10 wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
So we'll say
Where's Zeke in the air.
Difficulty 3.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be if both you and Carr allow it. Carb still being, or Zeke still being entirely intelligent behind bare body. If he sees me trying to pull in between them, could I maybe get an asset by him backing up to give me more room as like the help action?
If Zeke's willing to give ground before the wolf, sure.
Oh,
Nope. Okay. No, fair enough. I figured I'd
sorry.
ask.
Once you put it that way, no.
No, that's fine. That's what
Zeke's
it is.
like, screw it. I am the alpha here.
Yeah.
Extreme prolonged eye contact.
We'll see how
Uncomfortable
prolonged
amounts of eye contact.
damage this goes.
Hey.
Special.
You slip right in between them, which startles the wolf slightly. You can hear it growling.
He'll look at you.
Go back to Mace.
You have to go around the truck.
No, he just has to back up to you. The truck is in between him and the wolf.
And she's on the other side of the wolf.
No, it's wolf, truck, Zeke, Mace.
Oh.
Yeah, Alexander was behind everybody because everybody took off.
Yeah.
So he was trailing everything.
We'll see what Zeke does on his turn.
That is fair enough.
No, and he's gonna turn back to the wolf. It's kind of not completely around the truck, but enough where he's visible to the wolf. And wolf, knows him as this is the guy that had food.
Yeah, but you're still a stranger, and things have gotten at you. You know, things have gotten.
Yeah. Well,
Things have gotten weird.
He's not taking any like aggressive posture. Like moving slowly, hands open, staying a little low.
All right. Well, right now you're sitting in the truck because you just whipped in between them. That was your action.
Oh, okay. I can't like do a move as well.
You had to make the driving check to whip in between them.
Got it. Okay.
So top of the order, Patrick, you see some of this shenanigans going on. You see the dog change. You see the Zeke and wolf. Zeke's wolf form change into a bear form, which gets the big wolf off of him. Would any of the kids have spotted that? Colby wouldn't. Colby is concentrated on driving. You have drilled it into his head. Us dying in a car wreck, it's not better than
There's
the wolf
also-
getting us.
Yeah.
I also want to say that there is Mace's truck, also between.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Mace
That's fair.
and the bear. So
The wolf is pretty
Yeah.
giant.
And the kid's not. Yeah, okay. And it's enough distance. Maybe they wouldn't have noticed up under the wolf it changing.
Mhm.
And they're far enough away that if Zeke doesn't go up on his hind legs, then it may not be obvious that it's a bear now. Okay.
right.
And
That's
they're only
just
like
me.
rank 2, tier 2, or not tier 2, but the equivalent of 2s. So they won't have noticed. They'll have noticed Eric's or Alexander's fancy driving, but
Yeah.
but they're also, almost at the edge of town. It's not quite in the woods, but they're about to be out of line of sight anyway. I don't know if there's much of anything Cyrus can do, but if you've got something you want to do, Patrick, go ahead.
To which I will actually try to say, they're not following us. Everyone keep out to the. Basically, I'm telling the kids, look in the sides to see if there's any running us down.
Oh, well, now they get scared again. But that means they were paying attention to the sides and not anything back behind you.
Well, that and also, yep.
All right, so you've got them on
That
watch.
is like,
And you can go ahead and give a perception roll if you want to.
perception or okay.
Well, yeah, this is just where you're looking out the window, too.
No, well, yeah. The key thing is I've got them looking out the sides and not looking back.
Yeah, that's the important part.
Demanding still?
Let's see. Oh no, this isn't about the kids. These would be. This would be 5. This would be a 5.
Challenging. 'Cause failure. Not a complete failure, though, but I don't see anything.
Yeah. Everything looks clear. Nothing on this side of the truck. The kids aren't seeing any, or the station wagon. And kids looking out the other side aren't seeing anything. So you think you're in the clear.
All right.
Then we drop back to Katrina in the Studebaker.
And I will just hop out of the vehicle.
Okay.
Because she's not going to drive off and leave Mace back here. And Ezekiel.
There's a whole nother truck.
And?
Her grandmother will kill her if she gets that Studebaker damage.
All right. So you are out of the truck, or out of the Studebaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of stand by it and watch everything kind of unfold and step in and she'll step in if she needs to.
All right. If Mace gets herself eaten, somebody needs to be able to go tell her grandmother. I better see how this works out.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then it's Mace's go.
She's still trying to get the wolf's attention.
Everybody's trying to get the wolf's attention. Alexander's trying to get the wolf's
Wolf's
attention.
very
Mace is trying to
confused.
get the wolf's attention.
Zeke has the wolf's attention. He doesn't have to try.
Seems like I wish I had a little bit less attention.
Doesn't
Still
sh-
difficulty 5.
Yes.
Zeke's probably had to put up with this a lot. when
It's
he
not
was
paying
enforced.
attention to Mace at all. It's focused on Alexander. And while maybe it's not looking as aggressively at Alexander as it was at Zeke, because it's got a little bit of prior, good contact.
Mm.
Yeah, its hackles are up right now, and it's, it doesn't know exactly who's friend or foe.
She would have advanced closer too. I don't know where
So-
that would put her.
That would put her next to Zeke. You're basically standing next to
Okay.
Zeke in bear mode. Nobody get any Baldur's Gate 3 ideals. Ain't running that kind of game.
You're the one that just brought it up. None of us were thinking it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You put the evil in our minds.
Yeah. I'll admit, maybe not all of you are thinking it. Somebody was. I'm confident. Eric had the strongest
Maybe.
reaction on his face.
I'm thinking owlbear from the top rope. Could we do an owlbear from the top rope?
Oh, that's a possibility. All right. So that was Mace.
Honestly,
Now
I
it's
was
Zeke.
thinking about how we can get out of this without violence,
I mean, we're
and
trying.
or maybe Alexander gets a pet.
Does
Go.
Zeke see? Well, does the wolf still see Zeke? Because there is a car between.
It through the windows, because it's pony size, so it's up higher, so it's seeing through the window, so it's aware of where you're at.
Zeke is going to shift out of bear form back into human form, and he's going to back up to Mace.
Okay. So yeah. So if you drop, you could drop down out of sight, turn into a human, and then get up and scuttle over.
I'm actually going to use flip into shadow, which cost me a point to attempt to slip away from a selected target and hide from view. So.
Okay. Does it say anything about there being a roll involved in that? Or?
It just says you attempt to slip away from a selected target and hide from a view in a nearby shadow. Here, I'll link it here.
Okay.
Mace is the shadow.
Just
I mean, the
cling
truck
to
and
her
the truck is, or in the next room, even if in full view of the target. For each level of effort applied, you can attempt an effect to one additional target. It says an action to initiate. It doesn't say anything about a roll. It just says you attempt to.
Okay, that's fine. Because you've got the not necessarily a shadow per se, but you've got the truck to break line of sight. So
So he'll use the truck as cover, shift back in, and then back up towards Mace.
all right. So you get back to Mace, and it's as you're standing next to Mace, it's not like it doesn't clock that you're there, but it doesn't. It's not associating. It won't be associating you with the bear in any way. Then it is the wolf's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Poor confused wolf. It suddenly rears back, takes in such a deep breath that all of you have flashbacks to your childhood, except maybe Zeke, of a parent or grandparent reading you the Three Little Pigs.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And when this wolf breathes out, it's almost like a miniature thunderstorm. It's like dark clouds come out in its breath, complete with lightning and everything.
Okay.
It's like it's breathing a miniature thunderstorm at you. So let's see, up to 3 targets
Mm-hmm.
in short range. So I'm going to say Katrina is too far back. Katrina got out of the truck, but she's still standing there basically at the back of the truck. Rappy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
She's still by the truck.
Okay. So you're a little bit further back. Where Alexander, Mace, and Zeke are all pretty close by. So those 3 need to give me speed defense rolls.
Okay.
Difficulty.
Yeah.
This will be a 5.
Do I get any bonus for being inside a truck?
Oh, you are inside, aren't you? You may have an asset. You are inside a vehicle that has rubber wheels.
I'm just determined never to succeed on a speed check tonight.
You and me both.
Ooh,
Speed
failures.
limit, we're
Ooh,
just not doing it.
failures.
Success.
Alexander's fine.
Yeah, she'd seen the punk hairstyle. She wanted to try it. This is the quickest way to do it.
All right, so those that failed take 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All from might, right?
Yes.
Yes.
If your might depletes, then it moves into speed. Those that succeeded take 3 points.
Reduced to 2 for me.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. This stuff does not ignore armor, so if you got any kind of armor, factors into it.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, no, reduced to, 2. Well, for me, because I have wrap, I just have flat armor against everything.
Okay.
Like, I think it includes elements, but
Mage armor.
yeah, but it's just like armor 1. And I think when I get up to tier 3, I can upgrade it to armor 2, but actually, let me double check to make sure I'm not doing anything dumb.
So anyway, you feel the shot, even though the truck takes most of it, and
Yeah. That's the wrong PDF. That's the right PDF. Okay.
but that is its action.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is Alexander.
Glancing back at the other 2 that have just been electrocuted by a wolf. He's gonna get out, sort of walk around to the side, slowly, hands up, try to It's okay. You just go back to your pack. We aren't here to hurt you. He's talking calmly, not any loud, aggressive noises or any loud movements. Basically, try to put the thing at ease.
All right, if you get that positive social interaction, you can give it a roll.
Okay. Any asset for the previous good?
I'll let you
Combat?
get one more out of that.
Okay. Still 5?
Yes.
Okay. Success.
Okay. So hackles are still up, but it's not growling at you. Um,
He glances back at the other two and like, back up.
so Alexander glances at you, Mace, and Zeke, meaning he is not looking back the way you've all come from. So while Alexander doesn't see it, Mace and Zeke, you see 2 more of those wolves step out onto the main road. Way back, a little bit further back than even where the chase started from.
Zeke, you know how to drive.
He shakes his head no.
What the heck? Yeah. Katrina, could you drive my vehicle down the mountain while I drag this other fool to their vehicle and follow you?
Sure.
Zeke, please go ride in the Studebaker.
Yeah, it is just +1 to armor.
Zeke will nod. He'll give Alexander a look, but then he'll nod.
All right.
I assume we're still in turn order.
Yeah, more or less. So you're back at the top of the order. Cyrus and the kids are out of sight of what's going on here. Bend in the road, they no longer see. Let's see. Then we fall back to Katrina. What are you doing, Katrina?
I will be getting into the Studebaker and driving it down the mountain.
Okay.
Are you waiting for Zeke?
She will do that after he hops into the back.
Okay.
Then we get to Mace.
She is going to try to force Alexander back into a vehicle and prevent him from trying to adopt any of the Thunder Wolves and drive down the mountain as well.
The terrible Thunder Wolves. So you like slowly walking up, slowly putting your hands on his shoulder, and then slowly pulling him back towards the car.
Just quietly under her breath. There's about 2 or 3 of them pulling out of the woods up the road. We should get on our way. No, you cannot have one.
Oh.
I will bodily throw you into this vehicle if you do not get into this vehicle.
I mean, the wolf goes before he does, so.
All right. So that's what Mace is doing. Zeke, what are you doing?
Zeke's getting into the in the car.
All right. So you run up and
He's
get.
keeping
Not run, but you get up into the Studebaker.
No, he's like backing up slowly and getting into the Studebaker.
Ooh, is he actually riding in the cab this time?
No.
Oh, climbs up to the back.
He's not making any undue noises. He's just getting into the back of the Studebaker.
All right. So you're climbing up. Then it is Wolf's go.
Mm-hmm.
As Mace inches up on you, it growls a little bit. The wolves further back are, kind of like gives this little, howl like it's trying to get its buddy's attention. And then you see all the wolves' heads jerk around. Give me perception checks. Everybody is still in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
That would, I guess I would still technically be in the scene. I guess.
Yeah.
What difficulty?
This would be, let's say 4.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
So many GM intrusions.
Oh dear.
It's only one.
Oh my god.
I'm about to say.
Zeke sees it.
It could have been 3 GM intrusions.
Almost.
Oh.
We were trying, but we didn't.
I saw the first one pop up, and then I guess I saw the failure. I saw the red and the other two, and I was like, ah! But no.
It's like a candy store.
Like the casino
Like
hitting
that.
jackpot.
It's like Oprah Winfrey's like, you get an intrusion, and you get an intrusion, and you get an intrusion.
Alright, so a GM intrusion on Mace.
So they probably focused on trying to get Alexandra in the truck. Probably why she doesn't see it.
Well, this is more of a,
Bodily throw this pipsqueak in.
except for the GM intrusion, it would have just been y'all hearing, but, so, Zeke, you hear it. Katrina, did you? Yeah, we'll get Katrina's one of the failures. 1, 2. Oh, that's right.
Zeke was the only one.
Zeke was the only success.
Zeke, you hear the
Still got
baying
the
of
wolf ears.
hounds. Well, dogs in general. It may not necessarily all be hounds. It sounds like a lot of dogs.
Zeke wants to yell, but he's like, I don't want. It's just like,
The 2 wolves in the distance take off. The direction they came from, they move in that same direction they were going. The one near y'all turns to run. And then just a swath of dogs. It must be about 12 dogs come running across the street. They look like
dogs.
They look perfectly normal. They're all good-sized dogs. Rottweilers, Mastiffs, Boxer, that size dog. Some of them recognizable breeds, some of them obviously mutts. All of them with these black collars with spikes on them. As the intrusion, Mace, one of those dogs passes by close to you. And they're clearly chasing the wolf. They're not paying much attention to you, except one of them literally passes by close to you and then kind of skids to a halt, whips around, takes a sniff, and then snarls up and tries to bite you. Or, because it's an intrusion, it does bite you. But
the hell? She looks like she really wants to kick this dog, but it's also a dog.
I thought I had the page marked for the dogs, but I did not. So it does 3 points of damage to you.
Okay.
Does not bypass armor, so your armor factors in it. So it may or may not actually do any damage.
Yeah. It doesn't do any damage.
But it's latched on. It's basically latched on your lower leg. Arr.
Just trying to shake it off. Like, what the hell is it doing? Come on.
Go ahead and give me a might roll. Try to shake it loose.
Difficulty.
Difficulty 3.
It's just not her day, y'all.
Oh, sorry. Should have. Let's see. Well,
At least it's not a GM intrusion.
At least it's not.
all right. So it is staying clamped on.
I never been one to punch a dog, but you're about to get walloped.
All right. Zeke, are you going to get out of the truck to deal with it? To do anything about this?
I am behest to Katrina because she said she was driving away.
Okay, so yeah, Katrina's already started driving.
Yeah, as
Would have
soon
already
as she
started driving
noticed
then.
you was heading out.
So you heard these
So as he
dogs.
jumps out.
Mhm.
You saw these spot-collared dogs, and you see one of them it's almost like it caught a whiff of Mace as it was running by and skidded to a halt and turned around to give her a bite. And now she's got like one leg up in the air because it's kind of like, pulled on her leg.
She's
It
fine.
is the only
Having a
dog
great
that has
time.
stayed in the area. The rest of them have chased after the wolf. So it's just this one dog.
Yeah. But if it is my turn, Zeke's going to use his action to use a recovery roll because he has 2 of them before he has to.
No,
do
that's
2
fair. That's fair.
minutes,
You're
so-
sitting in the back to Studebaker, catching your breath.
2 Zeke.
Hmm?
Plus 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Spent 24 hours with Alexander.
So yeah, we'll drop down from there to Zeke. Drops down Maze. And I'm gonna let the dogs go at the same point that the wolf is going. So yeah, so Mace, you're up.
She's going to try to as gently as she can, disengages the dog.
Pry its jaws off your leg.
I see. It
All
depends
right.
what kind of dog it is. That jaw might be locked.
Yeah, it probably is, but might
This
roll.
one looks like a mutt, so it's up in the air. Yes, might.
Finally.
All right, so you managed to get the jaw off you. Then it is Doggo's turn. Doggo tries to bite your other leg.
Why does this dog hate me?
Why does anybody hate Mace?
She really wants to know.
She's just got a punchable face, but dogs can't punch, so it's got to bite.
That's fair.
All right,
Now,
so
what
give me a
difficulty
speed
for speed?
defense. The mutts are level 3, but they attack is level 5.
That seems uncalled for.
So it bites you. For another 3
It's like an
points,
Ace Ventura.
practically. So it's like it's chomping down on your other ankle. Again, I don't think that's going to get through your boots, but though it's mighty uncomfortable feeling, it is not doing any real damage.
Yeah, trying to shake her at least to the ground, and she doesn't want to get on the ground. Because then, face.
Alexander, you're up.
How do I? So Wolf is gone.
Yep. Wolf has run off. You're being chased by these
Okay.
dogs.
Right.
Except this one dog has decided, Mace is a bigger threat than the wolf. Or it just doesn't like her face, as much as the wolf's.
Is it pretty much locked in on her right now?
It's focused on her. Now it's bitten her ankle, her other ankle, but it didn't latch on. It's not holding her. It was just it bit and released this time.
Okay.
You know, almost like it's realizing it's not getting through her hide or whatever those boots are.
What's a common kit in a truck for the 70s?
Jumper cables. In an area like you're in, a little bit of chain so you could help pull somebody else out of a ditch, or so you'd have some if you needed to be pulled out of a ditch. That sort of thing would be pretty common. I mean, that stuff's
Yeah.
still kind of common. I've got a chain in my car and jumper cables.
Mhm.
Maybe a little
Maybe like
toolbox with just
hatchet?
some of the very basic tools you need. In a rural area like this, a hatchet would make perfect sense. You know, more tools if it was like a farm truck.
Mm-hmm.
Just put the jumper cables directly on its tail.
Let's see. Basically, he's gonna pull Mace over closer towards him. And if this dog makes a play to jump at her again, he's just gonna open the door in its way. He's gonna clothesline it with his truck door if it jumps for her again.
Okay. Mace, you're up.
Attempting to once again disengage the dog.
Okay, well, it's not clamped onto you this time, so it's just standing there,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
clearly going to
Well-
bite you again if you or do something again if you just stand there.
Yeah, she's back and she moves to jump into the back of the truck.
Okay,
Let's go.
you jump into the back of the truck. When it goes, it's like up on its hind legs. You know, head is just over. It can't get to you, but the head is just over the thing, and it's barking up a storm at you. It's now ignoring Alexander.
He just gets in the truck and goes.
Yeah, so you take off. It chases you for 20 or 30 feet before it's like, you know what? All right.
Hmm.
And then it like looks around like it realizes, oh yeah, my buddies aren't here. I hear barking that way, and you know heads off in the direction that the wolves went.
Hmm.
This is gonna keep an eye to see if any hunters come out of the tree line behind the dogs.
Yeah.
Because that many dogs with spiked collars, somebody's running them.
I will say also for funsies, when hold on. Okay, cool. When he grabbed Mace and kind of pulled her back, she's now been healed for 6.
All right, but you got to declare those actions as you're doing it from now
Good point. Okay.
on.
I'm good.
You get
Well-
one.
Well, so
Everybody
the
gets one.
5 wouldn't take into effect then, since she's kind of within short range. The 1 would still go
Okay.
because he can just do that while he's driving.
But give me a Mace. You can give me a perception check. Difficulty 7. Well, you're driving off and it's at a distance by the time.
Yeah, that's
anything goes
fair,
on.
but still.
Well, you've got a trained perception skill that helps. Alright.
No, I don't.
Oh, do you? I said
Hmm.
if you did. I said if you did.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
So yeah, you don't spot anybody come out. Your logic is perfectly reasonable, though.
We'll ask Grant about this as soon as we survive getting down the mountain. She's just laying flat now in the back of the truck.
Why did I think this was so much fun as a kid? This is terribly uncomfortable.
My back
Meanwhile,
at this
Zeke's
age.
Zeke's sitting in the back, comfy as can be.
All right. So Cyrus, you and the kids are the first ones down the mountain.
All right.
And as y'all get more distance, Colby slows down to a more reasonable speed on the road. Though once you get back on the main road, it's in decent enough repair, as opposed to this little side road that led directly into the ruined town. The kids calm down. There's a little bit of there's a little bit of laughing about it, but the laughter's got that little edge, almost edge of almost hysteria to it.
We almost died.
The laughing is the laughter. You heard this in the war plenty of times from people where
Yeah.
the laughing is just they got to let some kind of emotion out.
May or may not have PTSD.
I pat Cody on the arm.
Yeah, I'm good.
Now I'm just hoping my friends make it out alive.
If not, I'm recruiting all of you to help me fight monsters. So yeah, when y'all get back down the mountain, Colby's kind of like, should I drop you off somewhere? Or oh, you want to ride back to my grandma's with me? Oh, she's gonna be so mad about the seats.
All right. Where would, looking at the map, on the way in, where would be a good point to where, like, everybody else would have to come back to?
Okay, so I'm pinging this road here. This is the road you're taking. So anywhere along that road, y'all could just pull over to the side and wait and see if any of the other vehicles caught up.
That is the plan.
Okay. So y'all get a decent bit of, a decent ways down the hill to make sure there's some distance before you convince the kids to pull over and wait.
Yeah.
And Colby does that. He parks the car. He does not turn the car off, though. And a few minutes later, you see the Studebaker, and just a little bit behind there, Alexander's truck. So the rest of you are coming down the hill. You see Colby's grandma's car parked over to one side.
And you see me trying to flag you down.
So y'all meet up.
I even asked, did everybody make it?
Because the kids, and he doesn't want to traumatize the kids anymore, because the kids didn't see Zeke as a human, he turns back into a wolf. Wolf dog.
So as they pull up, you can see everybody except Mace. Because Mace is laying flat in the bed.
Yeah, Mace is just flat in the bed like, today really sucked.
So y'all hear Cyrus, did everybody make it?
She'll at least like wave her arm up like, yeah.
All right.
Zeke's sitting in the back of the truck like a car, like a dog with his tongue out.
Yeah. It's like, and if they didn't, you know how I am, Cyrus.
I know.
Colby's like, okay, good, we all made it. Can we keep going? I'd like to get back to town.
Let's load up.
And all the kids are going like, yeah.
Y'all have a meeting with this gentleman's grandmother here.
And they're all like,
That's where
Colby's like, yeah.
And the rest of your parents or guardians as well.
Ah, yes, the chief's daughter. Was one of the kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Colby's girlfriend, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And
Rest of the trip down the
may
hill.
not be soon ex-girlfriend.
I don't know. She doesn't seem particularly upset at him about this. But y'all get back into town with no further complications. Colby's grandmother doesn't live too far from like where Alexander's house is. On the north side of the road, but
Yeah.
So you get there, and there's, hugs and looking him over at first. Oh, look at him all scuffed up. Messed up your clothes. Once she's established. She goes into complaining and fussing when she's established she's okay.
No, I took care of their hurts for them, man.
Thank you, Alexander. I knew I could count on you. And all of you. Thank you. I didn't realize you were
all of
recruiting
us.
I didn't realize you were recruiting so many people. But
Mace has just remained in the bed of the truck like, I don't need to get yelled at by anybody else today. I got bit by a dog for no reason.
Well, you never know out in these hills, you know?
is that Miss Calder, Studebaker?
Yeah, she's in the truck.
She waves from the bed of the truck.
Oh, she's like, oh, Mace. Okay. It's like you said, she's in the bed of the truck. It's like she thought it was the old,
You thought
old
the
lady
old
Calder's
lady-
in the bed of the
Lula's
truck.
just
You dead?
It's like, Cody.
No, she's not, and you don't need to smile like that when you thought she was.
Mm.
So she marches all the kids in, makes each of them call their parents and tell them, what they had gotten into.
Mm-hmm.
Colby is, tells Colby he's obviously he's going to be cutting yards this summer to pay for the repairs to the seats in her car, the seats in her car.
Yep.
And she invites all of you in, for some tea or, because none of y'all look too rough. Well, I don't know, the shocked ones. You might have some frizzy hair and stuff.
it could be windblown. And Zeke's a dog now.
Forgot about Zeke being a dog. Or, well, a wolf.
Wolf
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, so she does not invite Zeke into the house.
Yeah, of course. Zeke's just, if everyone goes in, he's curled up on the porch.
If they
She-
get given like tea cakes or cookies, she takes one out to Zeke.
Well, the old lady carries a bowl of water out.
Zeke go drink it.
She walks back
He's playing
in.
the part.
She walks back in going, is he a little bit wolf?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
All right.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, back when she's little, her granddad had a dog that was a little bit wolf. Maybe as it got older, they wound up having to keep it tied up in the backyard, when they weren't around, or it'd go around harassing people's cattle. But that one seemed like pretty good, well behaved. And when she
drinking her tea, trying to keep her mouth shut.
and when the kids are all, they're all in her living room. Y'all are in the kitchen. They're in the living room on her phone, taking turns calling her parents. She's sitting in the kitchen, close to the living room door, where she can make sure they're telling their parents what actually happened.
Mm.
And where they're currently at.
Do the kids like talk about the shucks and the Thunderwolf or do they just do very vague, like we tried to go camping and there was wild animals and we got scared?
And we got scattered around and lost, and then Mr. Alexander, and some of his friends showed up, and and there were some dogs. Yeah, they don't go into any of the super weird details, but they're mostly focused on basically Colby and the guy friends in this group got dared. There was name calling and daring, and that's why they wound up going. And, the girls went with them. A couple of times you can hear the parents on the other end. You can't make out what they're saying, but they get loud enough that you can hear them over the phone. Over the phone. When Chase Kirk's doing the talking, I didn't make Aubrey come. She just decided to. Well, Molly was in the group. She's going to go wherever Molly goes. No, I'm not trying to blame somebody else. Here, Aubrey, you
Yeah,
talk to her.
those phone calls.
So while Colby's grandma is keeping an ear on them, she's also asking y'all. So what exactly happened? The kids seem. I mean, getting lost can be a little scary, but Colby's been lost in the woods before for a little while. They seem a little more shook up. Y'all got him out of there before dark, so.
We
There were
ran
some-
into some things up in the hills.
I think there were some folks up there hunting. Because we saw dogs, hunting dogs when we were leaving that might have got some of the wildlife up there riled up, and wildlife up there took offense to the kids.
Yeah, I saw some of the tears in the car.
Do you happen to know anybody that has a whole pack of dogs with some black like spike collars?
Well, there's plenty of people around here that have 2 or 3 hunting dogs they go out with.
There was more than 2 or 3. There was about
We're,
a dozen.
we're talking in a baker's dozen at least.
Off the top of my head, I don't know anybody with that many hunting dogs. Not any one person. The spiked collars don't sound particularly familiar.
Like they thought they might have been hunting something that would hunt the dogs back.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that with people that way back when they were still mountain lions around here. People doing that with their dogs.
Name that.
Now Alexander and Zeke.
Mhm.
You had an encounter a few days ago.
Yep.
Do
you remember said encounter?
Yes.
Yeah, dog that
Did
was
it have a
wounded.
spike? Yeah, but did it have a spike collar though? I thought you
Yes.
said it was just a normal collar. Okay.
No. I was very clear that it was a black collar with spikes.
I had forgotten that tidbit.
He said spikes. I was
I-
thinking like the little
I remember-
delicate spikes, not
I
the wolf
remember-
spikes.
Yeah, I remember a dog, and I remember it having a collar, but I couldn't remember the spiked part of it.
Yes, it had a spike to it.
Might have been that dog that came by my property. That had a collar a lot like that, actually. Now that I think about it.
So she's like, oh, so it must be somebody lived around here then.
Well, that's the thing, is it came by, it was wounded. I mean, I took care of it, of course, but
Well, you
Ask
know,
Grant, see if
we-
she knows anyone.
the old lady's like, well, you know, there is that fella from out west, setting him up a big farm up on the top of the hill or top of the mountain. I know they've got a lot of animals. I don't know that they've got a lot of dogs or anything. But that's the only person there that I'm not familiar with.
I see.
I mean, if you go over past Friedman, there's some of the black families with, they have their farms out that way. Again, I can't imagine anybody having dozens of hunting dogs.
Maybe be one of them folks that likes to call home the hounds.
Yeah, something for another day.
Yes. The important thing is you got all the kids here safe. Thank y'all all so much. Now, do y'all want to stay? Do y'all want to hang around until the parents start showing up and dragging their kids out by the ears while yelling at them? Alexander does.
It would be entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all just sitting on the porch sipping your tea.
Oh yeah, no, Mace's totally gonna sit on the porch with her tea.
Zeke's just
Al-
sitting there. just
Alexander
watching.
has totally offered to make some goodies in the kitchen if she lets him.
We're gonna have
She
popcorn while we're watching this show.
she will not turn down. Yeah, she doesn't want you to feel obligated to because you've already done her a favor.
Mm. Well, if
Uh,
you're gonna be putting us up for a little bit, at least until the parents get here, be the
oh,
gentlemanly
you
thing
want
to
snacks
do.
for the show? Okay.
A little bit of the soldier in me.
So yeah, so y'all hang out with her and you cook a little bit, and then the parents come by and they are chewing the kids out.
Even the sheriff.
You know.
I'm curious about the sheriff.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sheriff Payne
I
shows
just
up with his wife.
Well, I'm also imagining like they show up, and then he sees all of us arrayed there, and he's sitting there going, "What took all of you to go get these kids?"
He sees you, gets a super worried look on his face, but follows his wife as she just marches straight in. And there's you hear the appropriate amount of chewing out.
He offers the sheriff a fee.
No, he takes it because his wife's doing most of the yelling. He's mostly backing her up, and they're upset that they went over there where they shouldn't have been. They're never mind the stories of haunts and stuff. Half those buildings are ready to fall down at any moment. Basically just not safe. And have run over there with a bunch of boys unsupervised. They're particularly upset about that. Which is when Molly is quick to point out, oh yeah, Aubrey was with me. It's not like I was there by myself with him. As they march out to the car, the sheriff hangs back with y'all on the porch.
Yes.
What exactly did they run into over there? I know with you lot involved, it had to be something I'd rather not know about. Don't smile like that, Mace. Don't smile at me like that, Mace.
Hey, I was their age once. I did stupid stuff. Most of it didn't involve weirdness.
And with a completely straight face, Cyrus says, "Shucks and lightning wolves."
Lightning wolf. Like,
what I believe to be the things that are causing all the thunder lately.
Oh, good Lord, I've never heard of a thing like that.
There's at
Shucks.
least 3.
Shucks, everybody's heard stories about shucks around here. That's disturbingly weird, but Thunderwolves? Oh.
Speaking of canines, anyone that has about 12 hunting dogs that might have been up there in the hills today?
No, I know most of the hunters around here.
Outfitted with collars.
I know most of the hunters around here, and I'm going to assume you describe the collars to him.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I can think of a couple of kids that got the spiked collars on their dogs. Though
these are working dogs.
Yeah, though what he describes is more the decorative spikes than the actual, is to protect them from getting attacked kind of things. How's that related to the wolves, though?
There's a whole pack, baker dozen of them that came tearing all kinds of merry hell out of the woods after him.
Usually you send something to hunt a predator, you put something on it to protect it. So they knew what they were hunting. At least in an abstract.
I guess that's a good thing. I mean, if somebody knows what these things are and is trying to get rid of them, I'm not going to fuss too much. I'll tell my boys to keep my deputies to keep an eye out for any dogs like that.
They were calm enough until agitated.
The wolves or the dogs?
Oh, the wolves. He was nice to me.
Zeke in dog form just gives you the look that could kill you.
Yeah, Mace is also giving the look like one of the dogs just bit me for no reason. Like, she doesn't say that, but she's matching Zeke's energy here.
No, he specifically mentioned he clarified the wolf.
Even still, he's giving you the look.
The sheriff looks at Alexander, clocks everybody else, look at the way they're looking at Alexander, and then just, Macy kind of catches your eye and gives that shrug like, hey, it's Alexander.
I wish I had an explanation for it.
It
I'll-
liked me.
I'll spread word around to the hunters to be careful.
Maybe put out word. Don't be going up there for a while.
Yeah, good luck getting them to listen to
Didn't
that.
one
but-
Well, didn't that one guy get hit by lightning? Maybe just inclement weather.
Maybe so. Or tell them
Try
if they're up there,
lightning.
they start hearing that weird light, weird thunder from nowhere to just bring it on home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Thank you, Alexander, for bringing my daughter home safe, and all the rest of you.
Of course.
He has a slightly sour look on his face, looking over at Mace. But
Nothing new.
Yeah, she helped.
she was included in his thanks. And then his wife's out in the car and honks the horn.
Still yelling at the kid.
Yeah. Well,
I can believe it.
I think she's ready. I think the missus is ready to get the daughter home.
Mm-hmm.
You're grounded till 5 ever.
You're grounded until you're 30.
Uh,
Once all the kids have been picked up, Mace is just like standing there like, you think I should have told any of the parents about the pot? Because she still has it in her pocket.
Well, I mean, the sheriff's still there. You want me to grab him?
No! 'Cause he didn't- You think he's going to believe me?
He'll believe me.
I'm keeping this.
Why?
medicinal
day she's
medicinal
had-
reasons.
It's
She
for, it's
probably
for
needs
Lula.
it.
Yeah, it's for Lula.
It's word joints.
Alexander generally flabbergasted. Like, why do you want to keep it?
Very good car. Very good.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
I am. Thank you.
So we will wrap here with y'all, hanging out and finishing up your snacks and your tea with Colby's grandmother, Miss McLaughlin.
I will say if we
Whatever it was.
can roll fist, once that's done, he is gonna head home and see if the dog's still there.
Was that the same day or was that some other day?
I want to say it was same day.
Mm,
It's either day previous or same day. I don't remember which.
I think it was
In
the
which
day
case, if it
previous.
wasn't there-
It was the day
I think it
previous,
was
and
back-
when you and Zeke had wandered off to do something. Yeah, when y'all go back home, it had left.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
leave a plate of bacon on the porch for it. The raccoons and possums will love it.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. So y'all finish y'all snacks and y'all's tea. Colby's granny, thanks you one more time.
Yeah.
All of you head home.
Either this session or next, Mace will ask Lula about, hey, could it be wolves made of thunderstorms that was making that noise?
Yeah.
Make a note of it. We will pick up with that next time.
I want to hear Lula's reaction if Mace tells her that, yeah, Alexander was trying to befriend it and it was kind of working.
Oh, don't worry. Zeke will have words for Alexander.
Yeah, I'm
It
sure.
was kind of working, and then someone let the dogs out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is in fact the Baja Men, isn't it?
I almost titled the episode that.
Now I'm disappointed you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a horror game. It just didn't feel appropriate.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope y'all had fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this session. Thanks,
got
Nix,
two
for showing up in our
intrusions
chat.
Hey.
Was actually quite active in the chat.
Yeah.
Hope anybody that comes by and checks us out on replay. Hope you'll come back again next week. Again, I was your GM for the evening, Jason. And with me has been Patrick as Cyrus.
Hopefully, I'll actually not be in the runaway car next time.
Rappy as Katrina. Carr as Zeke. Sarah as Mace. And Eric as Alexander. And we will see y'all next time.
Good night, everybody.